You gotta take control. Life's too short. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best. So put your hands up to the sky and live your best life, alright. Don't just let it go by, just try, oh my. Got only one life, got only this time. We gonna get it right. You gotta let go of those who don't belong in your tribe. So cut the bad out of your life. Yeah, do it one time.
Guys, it's Jedi Joey. This is take 2 of my Prison Break Season 2 review. So I finished Prison Break Season 1 last night. And I just started Prison Break Season 3 literally at the end of last night. So now we'll be reviewing this season as we did Season 1. And then we'll be reviewing Season 3 when we finish all together. So I'm really liking the structure of these seasons. The fact that Prison Break has at least 20 plus episodes really allows the show to really get to those deeper details. The acting gets better and better. And much as my friends have told me, you were not wrong when you said that this season would be a roller coaster. I liked Season 2 way more than Season 1. And it's not even close. It really isn't. It's not even close, guys. Season 2 stomps all over Season 1. We get the confirmation of many things that have come to light, like Veronica Donovan is actually dead. We meet Terrence Steadman, and then he actually commits suicide to prevent everything that's happening. It just gets real here. And the storyline for Lincoln and Michael in this season just gets better and better as it progresses, and you really feel it. And the bond between Sarah and Michael after Sarah witnesses her father being murdered, it really paints a picture for her, and you see her go through her drug issues from Season 1 really come to light. We see her connect with Paul, who was the top agent in Season 1 that was trying to kill Lincoln Burrows and tries to kill her, and things get intense. People almost die, fights break out. All our cons have interesting arcs this season. They're willing to do anything to give themselves a better life. Sugre goes back with Monty Cruz and they're safe for a little while, and then he ends up teaming up with Bellic. So twists and turns just keep coming, and it just is beautiful. It really is amazing. There's some great fight scenes in here, some great tension. Really still loving Link's character. I love what Lincoln's been going through, and what it comes down to in the end, with him being exonerated finally of his crimes in Season 2. I'm so happy. I'm so happy to see that he doesn't have to face the death penalty, because I was worried about him, and I know it's a show, I know it's multiple seasons, so there's no way they're going to kill the second character. But this show did make me fear for him. And Michael's journey throughout this show, realizing that Michael, when they almost leave without Sarah in the finale, and the finale is bombastic, guys. The finale is, you thought the Prison Riot episode was great, the finale is personal. We need to get out of here, we need to leave on the ship, because we're going to need to disappear forever because our plans didn't work. Because they set out all these plans to trap the president, then the president literally is threatened by her team, and then so she resigns. Because we were trying to blackmail her with this tape that we had. But the tape apparently didn't do its job and didn't scare them enough. So then the information of a video that, after Sarah's arrested, the information that Michael and Link bring to the table does help Sarah in court a little bit. But then it's Paul Kellerman who comes forward, and Paul actually in Season 2, I really like Paul. He's a badass. I mean, we meet his sister, we learn quite a bit about Paul, and I really enjoy what they do with this character. I'm glad he finally realized what he had to do, fighting for his country. He knew he had to pay for his sins, but he also knew that when he came forward that he was going to die, and in the end, unfortunately, he did. He was murdered on his way to prison, and he met his fate, because these guys the company is willing to do whatever it takes to get these guys to keep the truth buried. But then there's even more shady stuff going on, because we thought the entire time was just they wanted to kill Link to prevent all the evidence from coming out, which they did. But now this entire plan has been, they want Schofield. We learned more about how Alex Mahone, played by but William Fincher is like an assassin hired to bring these two in, and he's trying to leave the bureau because he's given a deal that he can be with his family finally, and he gets to leave his job that he's been put in charge of and finally do what he needs to do. Telling me he's a part of the FBI. The manhunt that goes on throughout the entire season is very interesting. Going from Mexico to Panama to all these different locations and then back to Panama in the end. It's fantastic. Sarah shooting the lead agent sets a tone for something. The gunfights you have, I mean, Link doing things. It's crazy to me as a martial artist, seeing how William Fincher, and I'm sure he was younger at this time, but being able to sneak up on Link and do a sidekick from the ground was quite impressive for a man of his age and not the skills that we expect from him. But it still was really good. This show just keeps you on your toes. It keeps you interested, keeps you invested. I love season 2, man. I really do. I think it's great. The story for Link, and then in the end, where it all becomes about Michael. You know, they all want Michael, and then Michael, to save Sarah, because Sarah had committed murder, Michael takes the blame for her, and when the guard, because when you kill someone on Panama soil, you get in trouble, and so then they had tricked, Mahone wanted a boat and wanted money. He arrives on the boat, but Michael had tricked him and put a bunch of coke in his boat because he can't trust Alex, because earlier in the season we finally got to see Michael and Link got reunited with their dad, but then their dad was killed by Agent Mahone, and that sends Michael and Link on. We go from boys on the run to going out for revenge, and the theme of this season is revenge, and it really is a powerful theme, and I really enjoyed how it was captured in this season. The writing was great, the acting was great, the action was great, the tension, the twists, it all really comes together in a beautiful crescendo, and I'm already enjoying what we're seeing in the direction of season 3, and we'll see how I feel by the end of season 3, but so far this show does not miss for me. I'm really enjoying it. I really like season 2. I really like all the twists and turns that happened. What happened to Mahone, him going to jail, and then it ends up happening where Mahone's, Bagwell, Bellick, Schofield, they're all in one prison together. Can we just talk about Bagwell for a second? So first of all, the other thing we got to talk about is, one thing I don't like, I've always had a problem with William Fincher. I've never been a huge fan of him. I didn't like that they made him the white shredder in the Michael Bay light Ninja Turtles movies. But he is a really good actor, and he is really scummy, and he does do what he wants to. He proves a pretty interesting character here, and I really like his role in this show. And then we go forward, and he actually saves. As we head into season 3, he actually ends up saving Michael, which is pretty interesting, which we'll cover in our season 3 review. But we see quite a bit from him, and him being in the same prison. But one thing he did was they took John Abruzzi off the table, which was so sad to me, because he would rather die than go back to prison, which made me very sad because I really love John Abruzzi. I thought the actor Peter Stormare is a brilliant actor, and to see him gone and only make it one season was sad to me. But overall, season 2 is far superior to season 1. I gotta give it a 9.5 out of 10. It's a very solid season. It's incredible. It's so far the best of the show, and I can't wait to see what season 3 brings. I'm really enjoying it so far. This show is the gift that keeps on giving. If you guys enjoyed my review, share yours in the comments below. If you're enjoying my coverage of Prison Break, please let me know in the comments below. And if you like what you see here and you want to see more, click right here to see more. And I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.
Woo!